Folks, back on the Boss Man Show, Boss and Neek here with you to bring you the craziest Florida news and national news as well. Neek, my brother, what is up, man? What's up in Florida and our nation, my man?
It's Florida. You never know, man. You never know. You never know.
Florida has a new resident
Florida.
now. A new resident is in Florida now. A loser is
I'm talking
moved
about,
back to Florida.
there's a lot of losers in Florida. I mean, to be
But but
honest.
but one big loser, a big baby.
Oh, Trump moved to Florida?
Mar-a-Lago, he's in West Palm Beach now.
Wow.
He moved back. No, New York don't want him. So you got that going. So that's some loser in Florida right there. But Neek, here we go, bro. It's gonna blow your mind.
I already got a feeling.
You were waiting on it. It's time for it. It's here. It's the Boss Report. First story: Tallahassee man arrested after, get this, throwing a chair at his boss for not topping him off and giving him a raise.
I mean, that's a good reason to throw a chair at somebody. I'll let that slide.
In Tally-Ho, of all places.
I mean, there ain't nothing to do in Tallahassee but throw chairs.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Get this. Florida man arrested, setting himself on fire after being refused some salad tossing from his lady friend.
Fuse what?
She refuses to toss a salad, and therefore he set the house on fire.
That's not enough. That's not enough to make me tear down the house, bro. It's like,
I mean, come on.
not the house, bro. Not your own home.
Now you homeless now because you didn't get your salad tossed.
Exactly. You ain't gonna go to jail.
This happened in Sarasota. So there you go. Oh, man.
Boy.
Misleading MAGA-ganda, lying ass substitute teacher in Lake Wales, Florida, really tried it. Caught on camera telling students that Antifa caused the Capitol riots. Yes.
We all know what happened to them riots. We all know who started them riots. We know who got amped up in those riots. So why try to switch it and say Antifa?
Exactly.
I mean, I already know the textbooks are going to flip it like that, but at the same time, come on, man. We all know the truth at this point.
Yeah, we're living it live and in living color, the history.
Right. Exactly. So let's try to.
Is it his purpose to intimidate or show off? Florida man drives military-style tank through Florida streets.
A tank?
Yes, he had a no-limit tank.
Was it a real tank?
Yes, unfortunately.
A real authentic tank?
A nice replica tank, but it was definitely a tank.
First of all, where did he get it?
Probably one of them Army Navy scrap stores, probably known in Florida. They're known for those.
But why would they sell a whole, you know what? It's Florida. Just let it fly.
Yeah.
Mm.
Nick, this is going to your roots here. Memphis man visiting Florida arrested after hitting his old gal's baby daddy with a steel chair, but taking her from him.
Either he crazy or it's that good for you to drive from Memphis to Florida.
They already beat you at that.
And where is that at?
A little bit above Boca, on the coastline, East Florida, on the water, Atlantic Ocean.
So that's
Hell of a haul.
what, 14-hour drive?
Yeah, from Memphis, he went down 78, got to Birmingham, went down to Mobile, came across I-10, dipped down I-4, and on down for the turnpike.
14-hour trip to hit somebody with a chair.
He
Either
watched
he,
he watched too much wrestling, probably, bro.
either he crazy or he really in love. That's the only thing I can say on that.
I ain't gonna go 14 hours for it though.
But I say crazy before he was in love.
I mean, he banged on the door, came in the house, and hit him with the steel chair.
Also, how did he find out where they live?
That's a good question.
So, like I said, either he crazy, which most likely is the biggest case, or is that good he didn't want to leave it. So he crazy.
I've had some good Florida experiences now. You don't see me running down there.
I'm not going that far for nothing.
Man. Staying with our wrestling theme here. Florida man arrested after rock bottoming his homeboy for not paying him for a bet on the playoff game. He went to the man's house, Neek, knocked on the door, went inside, hollered the homeboy, rock bottoming in his own front room. Wife called the police on him. Then he rock bottom her too.
That sounds like a Vince idea. It sounds like something Vince would do for a show. That's all I can say. Vince could probably do that for a show.
Most definitely. Taxes. We talking about taxes. Head ass health hierarchy upholder Charles BDS Barkley says athletes should get COVID-19 vaccines before others because, quote, they make more money.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Even beyond a certain Cowboy fan.
No, not beyond that. But to say somebody deserves the vaccine before somebody else because they're rich is very distasteful.
Mm-hmm.
Especially something right now where I think, the NBA players know that they're fortunate enough to have a lot of money and they can help other people. So that's just distasteful. That's basically what it is.
Well, he's always distasteful. I mean, he's always been distasteful. He
But
has no
people
good
love him.
he has no good taste. No, he's a clown. That's why they love to put clowns on a pedestal. You and I both know that.
That is also true.
When you tap dance and butt dance and clown like he do, yeah, they love you. I always reward clowns with a platform.
Right.
He feel like anytime something go on, the mainstream media runs to him for his opinion, like his opinion matters, but it's because his opinion makes them comfortable. He
Right.
says what they can't say.
Right. But like I said, it's one of the things that's very distasteful to say,
Very.
especially right now with this going around, with the COVID going around. So very distasteful.
Man. Oh, Neek, this don't tear you up. Florida men arrested for throwing pancake butter at woman after she refused to clean up the house.
Pancake batter?
Yes.
Batter or pancake?
Yeah, some Miss Butterworths or whatever, the powdered batter. Yeah, he threw it at her.
Because what again?
She wouldn't clean up the house.
So you mess up the house even more?
Correct.
All right, I'm done.
Neek, it stemmed from days of her not giving him none either. That's part of
You
the
know,
frustration as well.
you made it worse. She might not give you none for even a longer time now.
I think he getting never again.
Exactly.
Oh, this is right in the backyard. Orlando man arrested for skin dipping in neighbor's pool that wasn't his.
A lot of people do that, for what I've heard.
They do, but if the neighbor don't
But
want
not
it,
skinny dipping though.
but the neighbor don't like it, they'll call on you, and Orange County will
Right.
come deal with you.
Yeah, I think that's just stupid because if they don't like you, then you made it worse on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll forgive you if they like you. Like, oh man, you just playing around.
But see,
You know,
Neek, going into a Florida pool at night, you can have a gator in the pool, an iguana, a snake, a lizard, a turtle. You could get bit by a reptile in Florida, playing, or even a small baby bear who's got to away from his pack, or a wolf. In Florida, it's like a jungle. You're playing with fire. Going to a pool at nighttime naked.
bro, there's too much shit going on in Florida.
I didn't I tell you it was gonna be bad?
It's too much shit going on in Florida, man. I worry about reptiles, bears, wolves, crackheads,
Meth heads,
ra-
prostitutes,
random,
tanks going down the sidewalk,
random
ran,
Trump supporters.
random Memphis dudes coming down and hit people with steel chairs.
Nah, that's too much. A lot.
Well, do blue lives still matter or nah? DC Metro cop says maniac MAGA mob chanted "kill him" with his own gun while beating him and stripping him of his utility belt.
Stripping over his utility belt.
Yes, during the riot. A DC Metro black cop said this.
So a Metro black cop got robbed of his utility belt.
Yes, during the riots. That the Florida teacher said didn't happen. It was Antifa.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, she just really got to guard your grill. That's what I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I ain't got nothing to say on that one.
Well, this might be in your alley, brother. Florida man attacked by a woman with 38 double D's out in an elevator. She had the bare 38 double D's out beating the man in the elevator of the Holiday Inn Express in
He
Palm
did
Bay,
something.
Florida.
He did something that made that woman so mad to get beat up like that.
She had them all out too, brother. You would have enjoyed it.
No, not like that. Beating up on people with him.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a lot.
very much so. We got this kindness and crossovers. Kyrie Irving cops a crib for George Floyd's family, says Steven Jackson on the Raw Truth podcast.
I mean, that's dope of him, but I wasn't expecting him to do it though.
Yeah, Kyrie is kind of hot and cold on some things.
Yeah, so it's kind of weird with him. Kyrie is like the Earth is flat, but yeah, I'm gonna help you out though, because I mean it's hot and cold, but that's noble of him to do that though.
Mm-hmm.
Very noble.
Well, get this. Maskless Florida woman arrested after causing a stir in Einstein Bros Bagel saying, quote, the coronavirus is a hoax. It's not real. It's a government made up fantasy. She's regurgitating for Fox News, OANN, and Newsmax, obviously.
First of all, why would you do this at Einstein Bagels? Nobody goes to Einstein's Bagels in the first place.
Exactly.
If you believe it's a joke or whatever, well, catch and see. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, get on your event and make that light be the last thing you see before you check out.
Right.
Before you take your dirt nap or your black bag zip up nap, wherever you taking. So yeah.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
You see the where Bow Wow had the club in Houston packed for see Bow Wow this weekend?
They had to be seeing somebody else other than Bow Wow.
But all these Negroes in there with no mask on, I can't ain't no plague out here.
But again, it had to be somebody else other than Bow Wow because ain't nobody going to sell out the club for Bow Wow.
Exactly.
So it had to be more than one person.
And sidebar, I was invited to 2 shows in Atlanta club this weekend. I'm like, I'm gonna go to see you at a show in the middle of a pandemic.
Right.
Comedy club and a singing show. No.
And a pandemic.
Yeah, during the middle of a plague.
Yeah.
When Atlanta hospitals are damn near at capacity right now.
Right. And yeah, they say in Georgia it's pretty bad. So,
but it's not reported. But it is very bad. But it's not been reported and pushed like as it was. But and fools out here want me to come to a comedy club and to a R&B showcase they say singing in. I'm like, no.
No, that's definitely a pass.
You know, it's not worth it. I'll see you when the plague goes away, or when I decide to take the vaccine after I know it's how it feels everybody else. You know, that thing. It's still F you, dog. 55% of Karens, President Donald Duck Trump pardons Lil Wayne, butt dancer, Kodak Black, Kwame Kilpatrick, Rock Nation's Desiree Perez, and 139 others before his no good presidency ended and becomes him just another good old white nationalist, white supremacist in Florida. What your thoughts on him?
He did all that for real?
Yeah, Kwame, Kodak Black, Lil Wayne, Rock Nation's Desiree Perez, and 139 others before he checked out and ran to Mar-a-Lago.
I mean, did he actually know why they're in jail?
He was trying to get some clout to run again in 2020.
Trying to get clout.
Yeah, it's clout chasing. Trying to say, look what I did for the black community. Look what I did for African Americans. I pardoned Lil Wayne. I pardoned. You know, it's all that's the game.
Right. It's always been this game. And everybody doesn't deserve a pardon though either. So what's the reason?
So this Joker pardoned 143 people before he checked out today.
Mm-hmm. All right. I just ain't buying it though.
Well, try this. Try to buy this one, Neek. Florida woman pulls gun doing sex with driver moving car, causing him to wreck into a palm tree.
Okay, so they're having sex in a moving car.
Yes.
She pulls a gun out on him.
Mm-hmm.
And he hits a palm tree.
Yes.
First of all, why are you having sex in a moving car?
Well, I've had a softer version of it while I'm driving, but
I mean, but you can focus with that. But if you're having full blown sex in the car,
yeah,
and it's moving, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
So, how did that happen? How was she able to put out a gun?
Exactly.
Naked, or partially with partially clothes on. So I'm trying to figure out where was the gun in all this? How did she have it? Was it on the dashboard? Was it in the middle of the compartment? Where did it come from?
Exactly.
I need answers. I need answers.
Well, they're both are now in the Osceola County Jail. That's right below Orlando.
Right. I'm still trying to figure out where they got the damn gun from.
Exactly. My. Whoo wee. Oh my goodness. This story is just shaking my head. Before I read it, I'm already shaking my head. Florida woman arrested after having cooking spray sex with boyfriend, throwing the ball at him and hit on top of the head because, quote, he wasn't hitting it right.
Cooking spray?
Yes. And he threw the bottle at him and then hit him in the head with the bottle, giving him a concussion.
Wow.
Because he wasn't hitting it right.
That's the reason. You know what, man? Cooking oil, sex. She was spraying herself with Pam. What the hell?
Exactly.
Is that the old school lard grease she was using? Like, what's going on?
Exactly. I mean,
That's so sweet.
I get having, little accessories to spice it up, but not that. I go with some honey, you know, even some old school Karo syrup potentially, or some actual syrup before I do that.
Bro, what? Huh? Cooking oil?
Look at all.
I guess you want a non-stick surface.
Exactly. Like, come
I
on.
guess non-stick. I hey hey.
It gets worse from here. Florida woman arrested for assaulting boyfriend in car with a crowbar for bad oral sex while she was driving.
Where the hell did the crowbar come from?
Exactly. Was it right here? Was it right here in the window, baby?
Look, man, I can't reenact that shit, man. But like, where did the crowbar come from?
It had to be right here on the left side while she was driving. Hit him in the head with it, I guess. Or it couldn't be, or she could have did this number with the right out the back. So he didn't hit him in the head with it.
Ain't no way. True future. Ain't no fucking way.
And why are you trying to, do that to her while she's driving? It's harder for do it the inverted way with her driving than it is with us driving.
Unless she got more leg room. Unless she got mad leg room up front. But I'm just like, but at the same time, how the hell was she able to grab a crowbar?
I don't get it. I don't get it, bruh.
Was on, you know what? I'm done. I'm done reenacting. Done reenacting. So,
Oh, nigga, this is terrible. Florida man arrested for trying to steal him some booty and win Dixie of a woman who had a nice dress on with nothing under it. Tried to bend over the cart and get him some and win Dixie.
Florida is man sexually aggressive down there. God damn. What's up? Shit. They can use crowbars from the guns out on you. Jeez. They mad sexually aggressive in Florida.
Oh man, it
That's,
gets.
that's a bad combination. You got snakes and alligators in your tub. I mean, your pool, tub, wherever some water is at. Like,
Oh, hell, they come up with your toilet, your sink, all that.
so far as I'm concerned, Florida got it rough. You get harassed by snakes and you get a gun pulled out on you for not wanting to slap your booty or something. Some Florida, man, too sexually aggressive down there.
Well, we ain't done with that concept yet. We ain't got two more. We got a few more like that. Cause watch this right here. Florida man arrested in Walgreens for going behind the counter of the photo aisle and grabbing the gal's big old booty. He said it was impressive in those tight gray pants. So why are you getting photos developed still in 2021? That's my first question. Did why are you going back behind the counter to grab on the ass because it was impressive to you? How about trying to get her number before you do that? I'm just saying.
My thing is, why would you do that in front of a whole bunch of people as well?
With all them
You
cameras in
can't,
Walgreens too.
so you can't lie and say that you didn't do it. So Florida, they bold and sexually aggressive down there.
Or it gets worse. Duval County, Jacksonville, man arrested after shooting up the McDonald's drive-thru because they didn't give him enough. The guy gave him the wrong order, and not enough fries in the order.
I can understand that because if I pay almost $10 for a value meal and I order a large fry and I got like a medium sized fries in that large fry, I'm gonna be upset. That's what I'm saying.
He pulled back in the window and started capping through the window. He started
But I ain't gonna shoot nobody though. I'll be upset.
fool drove back around, got to the window, and started.
I feel bad for McDonald's workers, man. Like they gotta deal with a lot of crazy shit. And it's just them.
And then you in Florida too. On top of
And
that,
in Florida. So like you got a death wish if you order get somebody the wrong food. That's basically what it is.
yes, but it gets worse. It gets worse. Florida man arrested in Burger King for getting out of his car to grab a chick ass in the drive-through window because he thought it was so big and juicy. So this man got out of his vehicle, walked to the window closer, and went through and grabbed the booty through the window.
Florida, the home of the most sexually aggressive ass people I've ever encountered.
Oh my goodness.
Too damn aggressive, bro. Women, if you want an aggressive man, make sure he's not from Florida.
Exactly. Woo we get this. Charges dropped against Florida man arrested for his "I eat ass" sticker on his truck.
But it's a sticker.
Exactly.
You get charged for that? No.
Yes, they did. Try to charge in Florida, but the charges got dropped.
All right, Florida. Of all the things you need to be looking at, you need to have sexually aggressive these motherfuckers off. Instead of worrying about somebody's I eat ass bumper sticker. Like, they ain't hurt nobody. It's bumper sticker.
Exactly. Well, Florida woman arrested for trying to smuggle crack into jail via her anal cavity.
I think that's a highlight for any jail, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know them folks be trying to sneak in whatever they can. So there's nothing new.
Mm-hmm. Well, Florida man arrested who says he's Jesus Christ, arrested trying to shatter a gas station with bricks, a pitchfork, and a dolly to get him some, quote, Cheetos, lemonade, and lemon heads.
All right, man. Fucking Cheetos, bro.
Lemonade and then lemon heads. Ain't that hell?
You can go to a whole nother store. You ain't gonna deal with that.
He was in the Panhandle too. Panhandle too. You know that's Trump country.
I think that's Florida.
That's South. Nah, that's South Alabama. The Panhandle. That's South Alabama.
That is so Florida for them to be like, oh yeah, I'm not just gonna go to another store. I'm just gonna mess this store up.
Exactly. Oh man, the
Mhm.
last two. Fleeing Florida man claims he was driving too fast to pull over because, quote, he had diarrhea, had to go wipe his mom's butt. That don't make no damn sense.
He had diarrhea and he had to wipe his mom.
Yes,
That makes you know what? That
zero,
makes no sense.
0 cents.
But I'm just saying I got diarrhea.
That usually gets you by. Diarrhea can
Right.
get you by.
But you got diarrhea and you gotta wipe your mom?
He
Nah.
went too far.
Right. So you
Stop
better
it, die.
off.
You stop it. You got diarrhea. Stop there.
Right. Stop there and you move on right there. Move on to the next round. But putting your mom into it, nah. Just say you got diarrhea, cuz.
We'll get this. Last one. Florida man arrest. Florida man armed with a twisted T and a metal pipe attacks an employer, giving him a bad reference so he ain't get him a new job.
Hmm. He had a metal pipe.
What's it? A T twisted. Twisted T. Because the former employer gave him a bad reference for his new job.
I mean, people are hurting right now, so I'll be mad too.
A twisted T and a metal pipe.
But
You should have. If he's already
Twisted Tea,
gone,
you talking about the drink?
no. I guess it could be. It could be something else I don't know about. Twisted T. It's what it says.
Uh, like I said, if you gave me a bad reference, I'd be mad at you too. Everybody hurting out here, needing a job. So, yeah, I wouldn't have came and seen them, but not with no metal pipe though.
Well, Neek, this is in the Boss Report today, Neek. What is your take on what you heard today?
Florida is the most sexually aggressive state of all time. Just like those with if a horny Florida man or woman comes to your way, just lock your doors, cut off the lights, run to the nearest, run to your closet, stay in there, and get the police on call just in case, because something bad gonna happen to you.
Yeah, because it's like it's going south so fast. Like
Right, it's gonna go very fast, light speed.
I must be honest, I've never had these problems in Florida. I haven't encountered these issues in Florida.
Mm-mm-mm.
So I can't speak to these issues that I'm hearing about. I never encountered them.
Right. Okay.
Maybe I'm lucky, but I don't think I would drive from Orlando to Memphis to find somebody, though. I tell you that.
That's way too much for me, man. I can't. Nah. I barely like driving 8 hours. Not no 14.
Man, that one right there, like he came from Memphis and then he this dude with a steel chair.
He had to be stalking them to know where they lived at too. Had to be. Had to be stalking them. Cause you in their house just going in and hitting people. Nah. You knew who was gonna be there and you knew where they was at.
He probably had to find my iPhone or something, or a pin drop or something. He still knew the address. So Facebook
Right.
places or tagging on Instagram where you was at.
Right. He had
Some
to follow somehow.
so yeah, only in Florida, folks.
Only in Florida.
And this is just 1 week's of material.
1 week.
Just think what I didn't use.
I don't even want to hear it.
Folks, understand this. Think what I don't use. What's on the cutting room floor right now?
Nah, I could. Nah.
Think if this what's made it. Cause see, if this is what made it, think what I don't go with. That I could go with. If we had a dark show one day where we wasn't gonna really put it out the regular way, I might would go with some of the cutting room floor stuff.
Florida got enough stories for anybody.
We can do this whole segments on Florida if I wanted to.
Or we just pick a state and just get the weirdest stories from that one state.
But Florida are the best
But
ones.
Florida's are the best ones, though. I say we do. Hold on, what state? Ohio next week.
I got to look and see, but I can do that. I can see what's in Ohio.
Ohio versus Florida next week.
Okay, I can look at some Ohio stories, see what's going on in Ohio on the crime scene. And
Right.
Neek, I won't mention his name, but a certain retired quarterback, you know who I'm referencing, was very interested in our show and saying that, he was, quote, proud of us. I won't say his name. You know how I'm referencing. We don't say his name. He watched the show with a certain person who we both know that I won't even mention either. Nick is dismayed by these two fans that we have for the show, which tells me we'll hear from two individuals who I ain't talked to in forever.
I'm done, bro. I'm done. I'm done, cuz. They tripping.
You got this dude comment on what we doing there. Like, really?
Man, go to your house and take a nap. And don't even take a good one. Take a half bad, half good nap. And don't worry about us, bro.
Exactly. Like, he's back on the scene. Like, are you kidding me? I got a message. I'm glad you're doing the show again. It's good to see you both. I like this.
You haven't even met me, cuz.
We, we watched.
Who is we? I think about it, it's like they still there? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I guess, the main one told him and got him involved, I guess. He has to follow everything we do here.
He'll be all right.
And he also told me, you're more than welcome to join the club again. Never.
Straight on that. I never been part of it.
I will never do that again. You hear me? Never.
I'm straight on it.
I would never go to those meetings ever again. Those cult meetings that I used to go to. I don't know why I did it, but I did.
I bet they probably had 30,000 people right now.
Worse than that.
Wow.
42,000. And who does all the work? Hint, hint.
Oh God.
Yes.
All right, man. Let's go do this house post game stuff. I'd rather deal with that now.
You're right. Hey, folks, Boss Neek, the Boss Report. Catch you next week. Same bad channel. Ohio versus Florida coming to you. Boss Report. We're going to see what's going on in Ohio. 2 red states with crazy people.
Full of it.
Yes, full of it. So we
Right.
got you. Folks, we out.
First.